Webb that gets the whole shot.
Now, John Webb, he's a massive crowd favourite. This is the guy with the speakers. This is the guy who brings the party to King of the Hammers. Expect to see him on the trails as he comes around. There'll be music blasting. Those aren't lights on the top of his roof bar there. Those are speakers.
Well, hey, I'm John Webb. Yeah. Drive a car 4468. I think that my favorite part about racing is having everybody come hang out, honestly.
A lot of these motherfuckers is out there like, Dave, I don't know why we have these rules. I don't know why we have to do this. We're just fucking qualifying. That qualifying is stupid.
Just bitching about everything.
Yeah, just bitching about everything.
Like, I feel like so many are just a bunch of like try hard motherfuckers. Like,
It's my fucking
that's it. That's all you got.
I know, right?
Like, you're just like, hey man, I'm just gonna party. Bro.
Party, have fun, man. That's what life's about, having fun. Fuck, what else is there?
If that was funny, nothing wrong.
Yeah, exactly. King of the Hammers, Johnson Valley, hanging out. Hopefully getting some shock tuning done today.
Who you tuning with?
Fox, Mike's the man.
I mean, I'd say start with Springs. We can go look inside of them too real quick. Just see what's up and then go for a little rip and see the fields. Okay. And then go from there. We need to change the turns, shapes and stuff. We'll see that too.
Okay, cool.
Let's start with that and see how it does.
All right, cool.
Yeah, cool.
Okay.
What specifically are they doing to the shocks?
I think right now they're adjusting ride height, getting that all dialed in, and then I don't know. It's kind of mystery, smoke and mirrors to me, you know.
Yeah.
Now I'll probably go run the car out in some woofs and see how it looks, and go from there.
We're adding a little bit more spring to it. It's got quite a bit of preload, so we usually like to see like 1 to 2. He's over 4. So he has a 700. The biggest one you can get is an 800, so that'll help out a little bit. But I'm just trying to make it a little bit better.
Sick. So changing out the lower spring.
Yeah, lower spring. The 7 is the max, the biggest rate you can get from IBOC. And then we're essentially putting the biggest rate you can get from IBOC as well on the lowers too. So just maxing it out. So
Hell yeah. Nice.
go from there.
You guys, so you change the spring rate out, and then you'd go back and maybe do valving if it needs it?
Yeah, so we'll change spring rate, see how that feels, and then we'll, depending on his input, we'll change valving, whether it's softer, stiffer, whatever he needs. So
Cool.
get him comfortable with it.
Rad.
I mean, the car runs super good already, but you're always chasing that better ride. So it's always an improvement, I feel like.
What are we doing right now?
I'm pulling out some shocks to take down to Fox to get re-springed and have them go through them because I haven't touched them for like 4 years, so they probably need to be gone through. Maybe some new shock fluid or something. I don't know. Whatever, they work their magic down there. Waiting on my carpet to show up, so it's nice and cozy in here.
Sick. That sounds like a pro move, getting carpet.
Yeah, for sure.
Nice.
So get that, be a little more dialed in there, move the tool cart out, get that going.
Rad.
Yeah, get these down there and get them going so we can go do some test runs with them. Hopefully, get this thing dialed in.
My first off-road vehicle, I think, was my 49 Chevy pickup, but I had a Toyota at the same point that I built an exo cage on, and did a lot of wheeling, like moderate wheeling in it to like Rubicon, drove it down to San Diego a bunch. Actually did a trip to San Diego and spent more money in oil than I did fuel, because it was burning so much oil. And then I got home and I put a brick on the gas pedal, blew up the motor, and the fire department showed up. So that was pretty cool. But yeah, that was kind of my first wheeling, and I bought it first gen Toyota and did a bunch of stuff and had Perry, the guy that does all my diffs now, do a lot of work to that. And blew that up a bunch too. And the first buggy I built was my old race car actually, and so I was racing that, and then it was always a part because I was getting ready for the next race, right? And I wanted to go have fun, wheeling up the rooftop or whatever with friends.
It's a 7:15. Do you know where your Billy Webb Cyrus is? Billy Webb Cyrus!
Yeah!
Makey breaky drunk! Makey breaky drunk!
So then I built the free-for-all, and that actually started out as like I was gonna build a rat rod project, and I built this frame, and then I bought a Dodge, first-gen Dodge off a friend, took the axle out of that, and morphed into the free-for-all. So I had something like all the old parts, and I borrowed parts from like Jason and Hussey. Like I had his old seats in there, and like he was throwing them away. He was like, "Dude, these things are shot." I'm like, "I'll take them." I threw some Mexican blankets on the seats, and then threw them in there, and they're still rocking to this day. And it just kind of be like, well, this part's not broken, but I've been running for 3 years in the race car, so it's like throw it in this rig. Just if it breaks, it breaks. Who cares? I'm just out trail wheeling. So that's kind of how that vehicle morphed into what it is today.
This is the free-for-all beater rig, man.
Hell yeah.
The race car is back together. We're gonna go rip that tomorrow. I want to go get some rock trails in before it gets dark, so I can see them in the day. And then get up early tomorrow and go rip the race car, see how it feels. Yeah, go from there.
That thing works. Rock crawl's pretty damn good. I mean, the free-for-all and the race car are pretty much completely different cars, but just being out there and trying to mentally remember which way to go and like where G outs are. Like if I'm like close to bottoming out in the free-for-all, I try to kind of remember that and slow down for the race car. Like the race car can hit it way faster, obviously, but it's still good to be out there and looking at everything and seeing what's going on. And obviously things will change through the week, you know, as everything does, because, you know, when you have, you know, 500 cars going through one trail, rocks move around, but you get a kind of a good idea on most spots where to go and what to do.
Like what line is he doing?
Just getting around people.
Yeah.
Oh,
crawl, you're always working on your junk. So it's the constant hobby, I guess. Yeah, never ending. I'll put in the work prior to coming down here. Usually, like this year, we did a lot of work, but like I'll like try to get the car as good as I can get it. And then there's always something that comes up, and there's little things we change prior to race day.
For after qualifying, do the standard shit. We could pull the T-case, pull the front axle shafts. Hopefully it's not like that. So we swap that, and then we kind of put the two T-cases together and go, okay, which one feels better? That's where we're going to be at with it.
All right, that one has a recomposer.
That one I ran KOH last year, and then this one's we just been kind of like free running with. This one feels good, but I don't know. We got to just kind of pull them out and see where we're at.
Well, we have all new stuff for one of the cases. Like very
That's the one that's in there. I don't know if this one's the same or not. Also, I got a new air filter. I figured just because of the way this is right now, it made me think of it. With all this dust blowing everywhere.
We'll check it out with the manual software.
Yeah, we could change the air filter real quick. I got a brand new one. And then check the oil, just check fluids. I think I overfilled the tranny, which I'm not super concerned about. What if it's like really overfilled?
Well, after you free up tomorrow, we'll check the fluid on it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, because it's gonna puke out something if it's really full.
Oh.
Because I want everybody to come down and have fun, not just work on the car the whole time. Like that's no fun. Like if we know, all right, we got to change the transfer case prior to race day and like some axles or whatever, that's cool. But like just chasing gremlins and like, whatever the whole time you're here is not fun, like, and that's kind of like what I try to avoid when I come here. I want everybody here to have fun and not be, damn, I got to go work on that car today because we got to figure out this stupid thing we can't figure out, right? I want everybody to be like, dude, we just got to swap the T-case before the race and we're good. We're right on. Let's go, go watch the band down at the stage, or let's go wheeling, I hate qualifying, honestly. It sucks because there's so much there's so much pressure. Qualifying.
You excited?
Yeah, I don't know. This is kind of like the worst part of the whole race setup is qualifying. I feel like it's the most nerve-wracking. Don't destroy the car before the race.
He looks to be high-centered, and it looks like he's got something. Yeah, you can see him. He's broken his tail shaft. If you just see underneath there, you see the remnants of it spinning round.
Go fast, but don't kill it. So it's always nerve-wracking.
Strategy, what are you thinking? Like,
so beginning of the week, I was like, oh, left line all day long, fucking no other, hesitation. And then it's so torn up now that I'm thinking the right line. It's just like, it's a little easier. It might be a little longer, but it's an easier way through, I feel like. So I'm gonna go right line and hope for the best, and then just do a smooth, hopefully like a mid-pack start, like smooth run, keep the car together, have some fun.
as we watch the 44.68 of John Webb. You can hear him before you see him as he comes down idle issues.
And always out here having fun in that poly performance machine.
So being first would be awesome, but in the same sense, like, I like chasing down people, and I like the time. Like, it's qualifying's too quick. I like the longer, you know, I'm coming to get you kind of deal, you know, or the qualifying's just kind of, I don't know. I'm not a big qualifying guy, honestly. New TKs-ish, gently used TKs from last year.
Pre-owned is
Pre-owned, yeah, pre-owned. Swapping that in, changing rear driveline to the thicker driveline. What else? New bell, times, you know, a couple things here and there. Try to get it looking good for the race.
Sick. Feeling good about it?
Yeah, a little worried about the bent front A-arm, but besides that, it is what it is, you know?
Hell yeah.
Just gotta go have fun and get it as good as we can get it. At least if it's a part that fails that we didn't touch, it was like, okay, it wasn't something we spent all that time doing. But when nothing fails, then it's rewarding, you know? Like, we tackled all the possible issues, and we made a good running car, and it lasted, you know? I couldn't do what I do without all the help I get from all my friends coming over and helping, and it's a lot, dude. It's like by yourself, I get overwhelmed somewhat because I just want it all done, and then, you know, you get somebody like just even, you know, one person coming over and helping is huge, you know? Like, it's just motivation, honestly. Because, like, half the time I'm like, you know, I'll just do that tomorrow. But and then if somebody's there hanging out, they're like, then you're like, all right, let's do this, you know? Like, and it just helps with getting stuff done.
John, where are we going?
Down to Tech and Contingency, my friend.
Sweet.
Check it out. Hopefully we're good. Everything passes. But,
you're good.
You know. See. Time will tell.
You guys really...
See pass?
I mean, that's one.
That's one checkpoint?
Of many.
John, who is this?
That is Ryder, man.
Ryder.
The future in racing. Huh. Yeah.
Oh, Ryder wants a sticker. Oh.
My wife, you know, she's very supportive of, you know, help letting me go out to the garage and get stuff done. And she says, like, oh, you're always out there and all this shit. But she's really good about letting me get my time in, and you know, I know it's frustrating for her because we got 2 kids now and all that good stuff, but she does help out with giving me time to go out there and get shit done.
Connor, what's going on right now?
We're just trying to get through tank inspection, man.
What is this guy checking?
I'm not really sure at the moment, actually.
Your stamps and stuff here.
Seatbelts and window nets, I think.
I think you guys got those, right?
Yeah.
Need a Connor pin for one of the quick releases on the belt.
Okay.
You want to pull off to the side? Do
Do you use safety wire or no?
Yeah, safety wire will work.
There's some safety wire in the bottom drawer of the toolbox. Need a little chunk for the seat belt to put on there. Can you bring me a little piece? Probably like 2 inches.
Safety wire fired. 10-4, we will bring it to you. What's your location? What's your 20?
We're down probably, by the time you get here, we'll be in front of the Dirty Life booth. Kind of near the big ass rugged thing, past closer to the camp.
Rugged, Dirty Life, 10-4, we're on it.
Awesome, thank you.
John, what's going on right now, man?
A little pit stop for Tony. Little scumbags pit stop.
So you got these guys, you're pitting for them the day early, right?
This is our kind of our practice run. Hopefully, it goes good for us, so we don't have to just need fuel and go, but it's always good to get some practice in.
Sweet.
Help out Tony, help a fellow racer,
Rad. Looks like Tony broke a lot of shit. What happened today? What went wrong?
Driver error, we're coming out to remote pit, the old remote pit one. And I was just talking to Mike like, hey man, it gets pretty saucy out here randomly. And then just when I get a little offset, cooked a freaking G out in the left front, just the left front. Pogoed the whole car up.
Stuff just BAM! And the whole car was in the air for probably 20 feet.
Holy shit.
Wham! So Tony's like, my left front shock tower is wet again. I'm like, oh god, no, like last year, dude.
Yeah. And I was like, all right, landed. I was like, that was a fun one. And immediately go to wipe my visor, and same as last year when I cracked the frame light, or when it broke a hose last year, I was like, it just smeared the dust. It didn't wipe off, and I was like, uh-oh. I got a shock tower and it's wet, and I'm like, uh-oh. Get my gloves. I'm like, all right, hey Mike, that look wet too? He's like, yup. I said, all right, cool. Same as last year. We're about 10.5 miles from pit. He's like, yup. All right, well, it rained for 10 miles last year with no water in it. We're gonna do it again this year. So by the time we hit Turkey Claw, it was just pouring steam from the front. And you get to the bottom of that hill to come up and over. One guy sideways at the bottom, waiting for him to move. Another guy sitting there, and so we got no run at it. Just got to the bottom, put it in low, and just cooked the motor the whole way up. By the time we came around, it felt a little funny, but we just ignored it. And then once we get back out after you guys put us together, it's a sheet tail, we were down on power.
Damn.
And then by the time we got through first couple rock trails, we passed remote pit twice. It couldn't even spin the tires in low range. The sand hill coming out, we had to take the bypass at the stock class because it wouldn't even spin the tires. It's just no power.
I will say, when you're coming to remote pit, like remote pit 1, know, it's like long straightaway real fast. It is chomped up at the end.
Yeah, it is. And then churn.
Just like when you're in there and you're sending, you're like, this thing's sick, like party, and just know that there's a gnarly G out section. Like I wouldn't even call them whoops, I'd call them like gapped G outs.
Yeah,
It was
violent. There's that churn too.
I mean,
right?
we almost stuffed it and rolled it.
Julius, dude. Julius Kessler, man. He's smooth as silk. This is our fab fluid, our race fuel, man.
Yeah, shit.
Oh, it wasn't. It was somebody else.
We're at a 6-pack of these.
Hell yeah.
Through about 4.5, so we got a lot to do tonight.
Kurt's a super solid dude. Like, comes through unbelievable race day, prior to race day, working on the car. He knows, like, he is one of those guys that has got either really good memory or like whatever it is, but you know, he comes through so hard on like prior race day and knowing like, hey man, you know, last year we did this, why aren't we doing that now? And I'm like, dude, you're totally right, why aren't we doing that? Let's do that. And it's like he's coming over to my house every other weekend to help me work on the car almost, you know, like he's a huge help and a huge member of the team for sure to make it all happen.
John, what kind of fuel do you run?
HP 101, man.
That's the best or what?
I think so. It's good for vapor lock. That's one of like my main concerns, the way my headers are routed on the race car, that regular 91 boils at such a low temperature that race gas boils at a way higher temperature, so keep us from getting some vapor lock in the race.
Sick. Why'd you guys send Connor up there? He's most expendable?
Yeah, we can just get Kurt to ride with me.
Connor, what's left on the car before race day?
Dealing with this fire extinguisher mount right now because it's been putting holes in our little tool bag over here about my feet. So we cut threads down so that it doesn't do that anymore. And we just got to do some other knickknacks. I got to tape my snacks into the co-pilot side.
Sick.
So I can eat snacks on the trail.
What kind of snacks you bring in?
Probably a couple chewy bars, gushers, good stuff.
Good choice, dude.
Good stuff.
Good choice.
Yeah, we're just kind of doing a little knick-knack stuff. We're almost ready to go for tomorrow, and we're gonna have a good day tomorrow.
Yeah. What's the trail you're worried about the most?
Legit's pretty tough with the pinch rocks. Other than that, I mean, we should be pretty solid. Just worried about all the holes from today, probably from all the other racers, and other than that, I think we should be looking pretty good.
You excited for tomorrow?
Yeah, man.
Hell yeah. What's your guys' plan?
Get in the car, start it up, and take off and win the race. That's the goal.
Hell yeah. Plan to do any winching?
I'm not planning on it, but if we have to, I'll be the guy pulling the winch.
Sick.
So, I'm ready.
Sick. Is it your first time co-dogging?
Yes, sir. First time.
Sick. Pretty excited?
Yes, sir. Super stoked.
He's young and he needs to learn a few things, but overall he did good, you know. I mean, this year was kind of a hard race for somebody new coming into it. There was a lot of like winch points.
Oh yeah.
Go get your kid's charger.
like every year, there's no way this could happen without all you guys here. And I really, really appreciate it. Every step of the way, it's a fight for the most part, but it's, in the end, I feel like it's worth it, I think. I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy, but it's a lot of fun, and it's really the best part about it is being in the desert with all your good friends and your good buddies and having fun. And really that's the most important part about this whole thing, I feel like. The race is a bonus, I feel like, right? Honestly, is everybody coming down and hanging out is huge, and that's the best part about it. And then the race itself, like, we're all here for a reason, you know, like, it's cool. You can plan a trip till you're blue in the face, and everybody always has a reason not to come or not be able to show. So this kind of forces a lot of people to show, which is awesome. And because it's really fun hanging out with everybody, and it's a good time, man. I mean, and that's the most important thing about this whole thing is I want everybody to have fun. We're here to do good and kick some ass, but in the same sense, let's have fun and have a good time. And sometimes it gets serious, but let's, you know, be serious when we need to and have a lot of fun when we're not. And be safe too. I mean, that's a big part of this whole thing. I don't want anybody getting hurt. I don't want anybody, I mean, there's been a lot of incidents this week of people getting injured, and let's not have that. Let's play it safe. Somewhat, I mean, at least tomorrow.
You excited for tomorrow?
Yeah, you know, get all the logistics handled and go have some fun, man. Keep everybody safe, hopefully. That's the most important. The fuel and fire is always the scariest part for me. But yeah, keep everybody having a good time and do good tomorrow. That's my plan. Kill it.
You got any specific strategies you're gonna take? Start off quick.
Try to keep out of the dust in the desert because, you know, we're mid-pack. So, and then rock crawling's rock crawling. You know, a lot of people try to get ahead of people in the desert so we don't get stuck in some traffic jams. And rocks are the rocks, man. They're fun. So it's my strong point.
Pre-ran most of the rocks?
Yeah, for the most part.
Yeah.
So
nice.
Yeah, it should be good now.
You planning to stop in the remote pit in the desert lap at all, or just coming straight here?
Yeah, I mean, it's only like 70-something miles. I mean, they're gonna be down at the line. So I should be good on fuel. I'll be real like on fumes. I was coming probably into here, but I should be good. And then yeah, the rest of the laps it should be good. I mean, they're not that long, so it just fuel gets eaten up in the rocks sometimes if you're sitting in traffic. If we have no traffic, it should be good.
You guys do know when you come into Thor's Hammer, don't take the right bypass. You come into Thor's Hammer, you go all through it, and then you look at the big thick fuck hill in front of you, and there's a burned in sand right up and around. There's one little rock obstacle at the bottom. You just hop up that and you get on the sand. Do not go around. It's 500 pounds. You see people get stuck, run winches, you know, people like level roads. They were in front of me, dude had the winch, they hop out, winch up, they pull off to the side, they're pulling back in, being courteous, they leave me in line. Guy, you know, before them, winched up, got 3/4 way up, stayed in the trail, I got this pass, they're not getting in front of me. Got 20 feet, got stuck again, and now he's in my way twice, and it's like, I think that one's not running. You're an idiot.
Yeah, charge it. What the hell? It can't hurt.
Yeah, charge it. That's an important priority.
Yeah, Felsa. Music.
In my eyes, music is always adding to the fun and having a good time. So I like to try to spread the good time and having fun.
Still playing their music. We're playing country music this time.
I'm doing 100 on the highway. So if you do the speed limit, get the fuck out of my way. I'm DUI, hardly ever caught sober. And you about to get ran the fuck over. Oh, bitch, get out the way. Get out the way.
Some people think it's like kind of a mockery of the racing community, but it's not at all. It's just I like seeing people's reactions when I come around a turn and they're happy because they're like music's blaring, and all day it's just been serious racing the whole time, and I'm like, let's have fun, man. This is what racing's all about. We're out here to have fun.
That runs the whole time.
Oh yeah.
And in your helmet.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So you're just having a fun trail ride.
Oh yeah. So wheel, man.
Yeah.
Listen, don't brake and don't top a tire. It's the top 10.
Yeah.
Music keeps you in the rhythm.
For sure.
Fill it up. Check out Jason's meeting.
Yeah, let's go down there. We always kind of rendezvous for our pit strategies, and you know, he's probably the whole reason why I'm still racing. So love to help the guy out any way we can.
How do you think he's going to do this year?
He's going to kill it. Yeah, his car's badass. Yeah, I mean, like I said earlier, if there's anybody that besides myself, obviously, to win this thing, it would be Jason.
Connor, you ready, dude?
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah, man. You guys gonna kill it out there?
Absolutely.
Webb, you ready today?
Yeah, I guess, yeah. I'm not too bad, right?
Yeah.
No, I'm ready.
your job today?
If he needs anything, make sure he gets it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty simple.
Keep him running.
Yeah, you never know what's gonna come in.
Fuck yeah.
But you gotta be ready for everything.
It's just a waiting game, man.
What are you doing? You doing fuel?
I'm doing fuel.
Sweet.
Got my team here. We'll make it real clean, nice and easy, no mistakes.
No fires.
No fires.
Yep, rip the tape off.
Grab the panel.
Go for main pit. Yeah, Webb's through. He took a decent amount of fuel. Everything on the car looked awesome. We sent him back out. What time is it now? He probably left here 10 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago. Yeah, he left this pit at about 18 minutes ago as of right now.
Where's Webb at?
He's coming up Masters, I believe. Getting ready to go down Aftershock.
Oh yeah.
One of the last hard trails for lap 2. Hit the desert and come back home.
He's gonna come here?
Yeah,
You're gonna do fuel?
Here. Oh yeah, fuel every lap, main pit. So
hopefully no other issues.
yeah, we'll double check everything, see how hard his tires look. Because that passenger rear gets pretty chewed up on the rocks. So
You think you might change it?
we'll see how
See how it looks.
molested it is.
Yeah.
So we got plenty of spares. Swap it out.
Had.
So
Any other word from Webb?
no, I'm sure he's just kicking ass, listening to music.
We're gonna fuel up Webb for the last time here in about a half hour or so. Then we're gonna cook the boys up some tacos on the tailgate.
Hell yeah.
A little help from the sun here.
What is this? You got a integrated grill on the tailgate?
Yes, sir. Got another sandwich for Connor.
Yeah, where's the foot long?
Yeah, I do. I have this. You guys, I couldn't stop laughing to see the peanut butter all over his gloves and his fingers. I was like, John's gonna get so mad that there's just peanut butter all over.
So how'd he look?
Looked pretty good. Tires were a little worn, but not bad.
You didn't change it?
No tire changes. Maybe we'll get through without having to do any. But,
Sweet.
Took a lot of fuel, which we expected. But everything was tight. Drivelines tight, lug nuts tight, so pretty good.
Hell yeah.
Get him out.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. That's a good bit.
Pit time?
2 minutes, just over 2 minutes.
Just over 2 minutes. Pretty good.
For NASCAR.
Kurt, how are things looking?
Still looking pretty good right now. Just went out on the 3rd lap. He's making good time.
I'm waiting for the changing room.
Corrected time is probably about 7th or so.
All right, I gotta fuck your shit in.
7th. Wow. That's huge.
That's what I would guess. I would guess he's probably about 7th.
So he's made up a lot of ground. He went from 50th to 7th.
He makes up more ground.
This is his strong suit, right? In the rocks.
He's awesome in the rocks. So
Yeah.
hopefully he can gain more time and pass some people in the rocks. It says he's top 10 on the like beat. But he's the type that you can't tell him that when he comes in. Yeah. Just let him. You gotta let him just do his thing. Yeah, he'll overthink it. You just gotta let him do his thing.
It is taco time.
Hell yeah.
Roasted jalapenos, carne asada, grilled to perfection.
Jason Shear's favorite diner.
This is true.
What's the dog's name?
Fellas.
Fellas. Just chills up there?
Oh yeah, all day.
What a good dog.
That's what we just said. They're both sitting together right now.
And Webb's through sledge, you said, right?
He's through sledge now.
Sick.
Sledge, I was kind of set in my head just to winch because the way the car, it's a wide car and it has a lower belly, so it wanted to just kind of ride the ledge and eventually would probably roll over. So I was kind of like, just winch, play it safe.
You guys excited?
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah. Cheers, dude. Cheers. Cheers.
John.
We're bringing up.
No, we're not. We're waiting.
Jason here.
Unofficial second place.
First time John and I came for KOH is the year Jason won for the first time. And Hussey was racing that year too.
Okay.
And got to 10. Yeah, so I think that was the first year we met Jay.
And was John racing that year, or is he just out pitting?
We just went to spectate and
Oh, okay.
to I helped Hussey.
Yeah.
And then same with 2010.
Let's talk about that.
I think we helped Jay that year too. And then I think John's first year was 2011.
Very cool.
But he started Stampede, I believe, and then
So he came out here to watch, and he got the bug, and he's like, I got to race. Yeah, figures.
Well, he had 2009. He finished the first race car that Cliff has.
Yeah.
He had just finished building that car in his garage, completely from scratch. So that he came out here to drive that and have fun.
Yeah.
And then saw the race, and then got the bug.
All the way through the race. So I had
That Webb on the tracker?
we were up against it.
Yeah, but
It's obviously the
I don't think he's still stuck in that spot at Kings Meadow. Never gave up.
Never gave up.
Is he past it?
He passed the roll and now he's stuck on the ledge.
It is high center right
King's Veto was our biggest thorn in our side as of time loss, but it was hectic. There was 5 cars in there when we showed up, and I tried to do a high line, but it was just too loose, and then I tried to get in, and then I slid into another car, and it didn't work out. And we were there winching too, and so it was just a lot of chaos.
Copy that. Yeah, we did some intermittent
like cell coverage up here. We saw that there was some pushing going on. Looks like Jason has crossed the finish line. So has Raul Gomez. Looks like Jason is taking second on correct attack.
Penalty for the race, they're cutting corners for like 30.
Yep.
They're gonna probably, hopefully they don't DQ them.
I hate to say it though, but I hope they do
Yeah,
because
that
they made it a rule last year. After we pulled the same shit last year, they said if you choose to be a single rider car, you're a single rider car.
Perfect.
You know, you don't get to have a co-driver. It's just, to me, it's not like, you know, trying to be bitter. It's like, hey, if you want to prove that you're a badass in a single rider car, you better finish the race by yourself in a single rider car.
Totally.
There's always controversy over what's right and what's wrong, but you know, there's a lot of scenarios where you give people chances, and then I don't know, you got to take your chance too, right? But you don't want to overstep your boundaries on certain things. I don't know, it's kind of confusing, but you know, it's kind of like street rules, you know.
Go, go, go.
Yeah. Hey, Webb's through too. He's through remote too.
Go, go, go. Everything's good.
Hell yeah.
Yes, go, go, go.
Good. Do we know what he is physically?
It's gotta
He's
be.
even on time.
I gotta guess. How many have come in? Like five? There's gotta be in the top 10.
It means he made it through the rocks the second lap.
Yeah.
Totally fine. So now it's just, from here it's just desert, or?
No, he's
got to hit Masters, and then he's got to hit down Aftershock, and then he's desert back to Turkey Claw.
Desert back to Turkey Claw. Okay.
Turkey Claw is pretty tame, isn't it?
Yeah, probably about 40 minutes.
Colin, you excited to see your dad?
Yeah.
He's coming across the finish line.
Yeah.
Nice. One day you think you're gonna race cars?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You think you're gonna be faster than your dad?
Yeah.
He's desert.
Oh shit, let's go.
Yeah, we gotta go.
Time to go.
Vámonos, vámonos. Time to go. Adios. Andale, andale.
What's the rumor on his place?
About 9th, hopefully.
That's exciting.
It's very exciting. This will be his fourth top 10 finish. Fourth top 10 finish, hopefully.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we're excited. He started 50th, so that's really good.
It's 23. Progressive Insurance. King of the Hammers. Ditto Race of Kings.
I'm excited for your daddy to come across the finish line. Yeah. You're going to sit in his lap when he goes up on stage? That's a tradition that Jackson always does with me. You want to do it? He still wanted to do it today, and he forgot he was about 100 pounds heavier.
Daddy.
John Webb come through the KOH Turkey Claw. We expect to see him here finishing his race momentarily as he makes his way down this rock section, the last rock section of the race.
And it looks like we have got our next finisher here, number 4468. John Webb has finished in that Synergy vehicle.
What happened to the skid plate? It's still on there.
You made a good time, dude.
Not too bad.
Do you know your official standing?
No, I don't.
That's gonna be exciting.
They'll probably tell us in like 4 weeks.
When Dave Cole figures it.
Yeah, when they figure it all out.
Yeah. That's sweet though. Car felt good?
Yeah, yeah, I got fucked at King's Vito for a while.
I heard, yeah. Did you get turtled up there?
Sledge was like a bitch, dude.
Really? Just traffic or or was
just
it?
winching and, you know.
How'd Connor do?
Did all right.
Hell yeah. Connor looks beat, dude. So you had to pull some cable a couple times today?
A couple times. I could have thought about it a little bit better because I fucked up the winch rope, but I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, that happens, dude.
But it's my first time, and I don't know, I feel pretty good about what I did. I could have done better in some spots, but you can get better.
Sick, dude.
Always room for improvement.
Yeah. Finishing on your first KOH, that's huge, dude.
Yeah, man.
You stoked?
Yeah.
That's rad. Long day?
Yeah.
I bet.
Because of the fact that we talk about this all the time, being a single seat car. Always good to be here. Always good to be in Hammertown. But here's a man who brings the party to Hammertown. This is John Webb. I like to play John Webb bingo when I'm doing commentating, because every time I say John Webb, I get this fantastic shout. Now, John, you've been coming here for absolute years, and you really do bring the party to town. Those look like lights on the front of your car, but they're not. They're massive speakers all around the Hammer Trails. We just hear music when you're cruising through.
Yeah, it's a good time, man. I mean, I like to spread the music love.
You certainly do that. But not only that, you push through these trails with remarkable ease. We've seen you in the top 10 more than once. It's great to see you here.
Yeah, it's good. It was a good race today. It was dusty out there, and yeah, had a good time, man. Had a real good time.
Now, tell us a bit about your young co-dogs here.
Well, this is Colin, and this is Ryder, and one day they'll probably be driving this thing.
So what are those tracks like? Now, this is the hardest Hammer Trails we've ever seen. What were they like?
Yeah, I mean, King's Vita was a complete mess. And kind of, you know, I was trying to do this pass, slid into upside down car, and that was pretty crazy. And then I tried sledge a couple times, and then we were just, let's get to the finish, and we just ended up winching it. And yeah, besides that, I mean, it's just another day at the Hammers.
Just another day at the Hammers. Let me see if I can reach over there and speak to your co-driver. How are we doing, sir?
Good, how are you?
I'm always good. Better for seeing you. Tell me about your day.
It was awesome, man. You know, we didn't have any breakdowns, major breakdowns, so it was awesome. And, you know, I probably could have done better with the winching because I screwed up the line, but first timer, so we'll learn for the next one. And, you know, it was fun and a little bit brutal, but awesome.
Fantastic. Now, John, I'm sure you've got an army you would like to thank.
Yes, first of all, I would like to thank my wife, because she puts up with all my stuff. And then my kids, my crew. I got to really thank Jason Shearer for letting me copy his car and all the help he gives me. And then I got Synergy, Poly Performance, BFG Tires. Let's see, Diffs by Perry, Dirty Life, Race Wheels, West Coast T-Bars, Rob Zombies, Rigid, Modify Sunglasses, and VP Racing Fuel.
Fantastic. Well, John Webb, we always love having you back here. Thank you for racing, and I'm very happy to tell you that on the 2023 in Progressive Insurance King of the Hammers, Nitto Racing Kings, powered by Ultimate Batteries, you are unofficially 9th today. How does that make you feel?
That's awesome, man. That's good. That's good. Top 10, can't go wrong.
Absolutely. It's always great to see John Webb here. Right, let's get this party started.
know, that's the thing about racing. It's a lot about keeping up with the Jones and what's next, what's the greatest thing coming up. So having somebody on the inside at Poly Performance, knowing what parts are out there and what parts are, you know, up and coming is a great thing.
805 783-2060. Colin for your parts. They got shocks, they got diff parts, axles, suspension. He's got the magnets on the back. Holy fuck!
This year when we had no problems, it's worth it. You know, like, okay, cool, we did something right. It wasn't all that work wasn't for nothing. We are trying to be competitive, obviously, but in the same sense, it's all about having fun. It's nothing but that. Like, I go to work not to have fun and make money, but when I come here and I'm not working, I want to have fun.